What's up, YouTube? This is Nigerian669. This is Nigerian669 here. I'd like to give a shout out to my friends over at Team Blue Point for helping me build this deck. This is the deck I took to me to Wisconsin Regionals over at Misty Mountain Games over there. I'll also give a shout out to Team Jerry Bean. I met some of them people, met them there too. So yeah, here's my deck. It was unexpected. A lot of people gave me credit for it. Like, they go, we never thought of seeing that here. I went 2-3 with this before I dropped. People go, why didn't you just finish playing? Well, I had a 5-hour car ride ahead of me, and there was 3 of us. So I figured I dropped first, then the next person dropped after his match. He lost. Our friend ended up going to final round and he lost his final round in third match. Very close game too. But anyway, here's my decks with extra deck inside. Card 1 is Effect Veiler. I run 2 of them in here. Only 2 in a run. And yes, this is Fortune Ladies. Dark was the main beatstick of the deck. And so I ran the playset of Dark, which was my beater in this deck. Next was Light. Now, Light was more of a special summoner. Whenever she got moved from field, like, she hits the field and someone say bottomless compulses her, she would activate her effect, which would let me summon out, say, Dark or Fire. Now,
If you really want me, I'm yours.
Clark, have you lost your mind? Oh my.
Anyway, sorry about that. I'm watching TV in the background. But anyway, I run a playset of her because she's, well, you need her at a playset.
No.
Next is Water. I run 2. She's a big draw engine in this deck, because whenever she's summoned by a Fortune Lady effect, mainly Dark, is what I use the effect for.
Last night. But it's just lucky that stuff wore off in time to stop you from...
Sorry about that. That's my phone. That's where I'm recording from. Shout out to It's Always Sunny, by the way.
All 7.
But anyway, so yeah, I run 2 of her. She's a big draw engine in this deck. Wind is a main. Wind is like late game MST heavy storm, because when she's ever normal summoned, she's summoned, her effect activates. For every Fortune Lady on the field, she destroys 1 spell or trap card your opponent controls. So if she's on the field, she instantly destroys 1. You got 2 or more, you can clear a back row pretty easily. Next is another heavy hitter in the deck, Beast King Barbaros. Now, you're wondering why I put Beast King in here. Well, I'll get to that later. I'm going to set him off to the side. Set one off to the side to show you its effect. Next is Earth. Earth actually won me a game, surprisingly enough. I summoned her in defense because she's a pretty big defense monster. What I did was I summoned her in defense with Light's effect, and I sat there and pinged them for 400 every turn. Next, I run 2 Malefic Stardust Dragons for protection of my field spell, plus it's another monster that I can easily get out. Next, as I said before, is Fire. Fire, I want to run 3. I'm going to modify this deck so I can run 3 of her, because, like, when she's summoned by a Fortune Lady effect, I can destroy 1 face-up monster on the field, my opponent patrols, and deal them for attack. I've won games with her by going, oh, Fire, destroy a Geargia monster, or some other monster that they have on the field. Next, 2 T-Kings, staple, standard, everyone runs T-King. That's it for the monsters in the main deck. Next, 3 Future Vision. It's a field spell of this deck. It's a lot of turn 1 stuff. Like, what this does is it removes any normal summoned monster from the field for 1 turn. So what I do is, say, here's a combo, as I said before, I will explain.
My friend Jimmy almost got killed. Surely you're not suggesting that.
I would do is activate Future Vision.
That's just so perfect. Perfume that makes people crazy.
Normal summon Barbaros. remove Barbaros from play. Next turn, it comes back as a 3,000 beat stick that goes middle finger to you.
Even so, I have no idea what you're talking about. Excuse me. I do have to do.
Next, 2 pod dualities for draw power. Fortune Vision is another draw power.
Pulse rate was over 150.
How do you know
It's just an expression. You know, like she was going a mile a minute, her pulse rate was over 150.
Must be one of those Kansas expressions. Someone else should give it. How do we prove it?
Next, double magical dimension. All fortune leads are spellcaster, so not only can you activate this card and destroy one of theirs, you get to summon out another lady in your hand. Next, Heavy Storm, Terraforming. I think I run 2 in here. Monster Reborn, double MST.
Yes, but I'm offering you full partnership, 50-50.
No, I took a Terraforming out. That's right.
To you, to brilliant success, to any
Mirror Force, a trap card. Mirror Force, bottomless, no bottomless, torrential, 2 compulse, 2 interdimensional matter transporters. That was a fun trap to play. They go to swing at my light, let's say. Oh, nope, I removed it. Oh, guess what I get to bring out? Darker Earth. Now for the side extra deck. Now with Fortune Ladies, they're always changing their level. So you can start out with a turn 1 star, and then come in with a level 2, level 3, level 4. Each turn it always goes up. Max is level 12. So I run 1 Gachi Ginsu. I've actually summoned him, and this guy saved my life. I run double Stardust. Number 25, Focus Forster. Terrace, Keeper of the Genis. Edrius, Keeper of Armageddon. Utopia. Mind you, this Utopia is misprinted. As you can kind of see there, the B.
All of Metropolis will know the feeling of love spurned.
Konnichiwa, Yoshi.
Is the B, A, and R in Utopia are over inked. Second Stardust, Black Rose Dragon, Iron Chain Dragon, Alchemaic Magician, Terabyte, Zen,
I'm a speed reader.
Zenmeister,
Depending upon a person's metabolic rate.
Leviathan Dragon,
Dr. Friedman said that it should only work.
number 83 Galaxy Queen, and Exector Exostag Beetle.
Right. There has to be some animal magnetism there to begin with. All this exercises inhibit that part of the brain which acts as an electrical defense mechanism, leaving the person helpless.
Side deck, DD Crow, double Uru. Now you're saying, why not run the other one, the main one for Fortune Ladies? Well, Uru is, as long as you control field, so destroy this card, blah blah blah. Your opponent can't select this card as an attack target. This card can attack your opponent directly, 3,000. Once per turn, I control one monster. Accept this to select, take control one face-up monster my opponent controls. Oh, so I take control of their Utopia or their Evil Saurus. Double Nobleman of the Crossout, Dark Hole. I run a play set of Rivalry of the Warlords, Mirror of Oath, Offering to the Immortal, Crevice into the Different Dimension, and Needle Ceiling. These are my deck. If you have any tips for it, any help for it at all, please leave a comment, subscribe, and review. This deck was made by my friend over at Team Bluepoint. Anyway,
Chief,
he was,
what happened?
Does it hurt?
Only when I laugh. There's very little danger of that happening in the near future.
but anyway, yeah, that's the deck. Oh, yes, this is a Smirnoff Ice bottle, if you can see it. That's what I'm drinking right now.
That's not the worst part. Alice kicked me out. Call me a no good.
Thank you for